hate puppies.
It's good podcast.
I feel threatened.
But like the past few people that have gotten sick,
Then it peters out.
yeah,
They probably go defense.
run.
What's going on, everybody?
Yeah.
Welcome to Inside the Pallet
Oh, hey.
House. Glad you're with us here again this week. It's always good to have you here. It's good to be back in here after being gone for a while, and I'm gone for another week after this, unfortunately.
That sucks.
Yeah, too much travel right now.
Life of a shoe salesman.
The life of a shoe salesman. It's not an easy life.
No.
But,
Brendan Bundy.
Peddling loafers, shaving bunions and peddling loafers.
that's about right.
Yeah.
Slanging insoles.
Exactly.
Well, that
That's
Dr.
Brendan.
Scholl's franchise ain't going to run itself.
Right.
Nah.
So I jumped in. I made it happen, man. I made it happen. Well, I'm all about that money and healthy feet.
Exactly.
And the Benjamins.
Troy just pulled off his shirt and still wearing a full short sleeve shirt.
I wear two shirts. That's my thing.
You're the undershirt guy.
I'm
huh?
undershirt guy.
I'm not the undershirt guy anymore. I can't do like the undershirt under a t-shirt.
Me either.
Or really.
I feel naked. Like I feel weird
Really?
when I don't have an undershirt on under a t-shirt or any shirt for that matter. It's weird.
All through the dead of summer.
Yep.
Double
Yep.
shirt in it.
Unless like I'm going to the pool, I'm rocking like a fucking Suns Out Guns Out
Right.
tank top or something.
Well, yeah, you'd look foolish.
Yeah.
I don't want you to look foolish.
That would look silly.
That would be kind of awesome.
I guess you could wear a tank top t-shirt under your tank top.
Right.
That would look even
That
worse.
would be
Look
awesome. Please work that out.
The two colors on the
Just cut
straps.
some sleeves off them.
I
bad
feel like
boys.
it helps with the sweat.
It
I mean,
definitely
it
does.
makes you hotter, obviously, but like it definitely
does.
like helps
Absorbs
keep you
it.
from like sweating through everything immediately. It takes
Gives
a
you an
few
extra
hours.
layer of protection.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you get the yellow crusty stains on your undershirts?
Everyone does.
I don't.
It's,
What?
No, the difference is
Because you know why?
antiperspirant.
Yep. Antiperspirant does it. I don't wear
Yeah,
antiperspirant.
deodorant doesn't cause
deodorant.
that.
Oh,
It's
okay.
just that aluminum, zirconium, or whatever the
Yeah.
hell's in there.
Gotcha.
That's the stuff that collects.
Yep.
And
See?
I didn't know that forever. I was like, why are all my shirts so caked on
Yeah.
crusty? And then I figured out later
That
that's
yellow
what it
looks
was.
awful. Like that's a gross look.
But perspiring sucks.
It just
don't-
comes down to what kind of person you are. Like,
Yeah,
I'm
like-
not a hardcore perspirer,
Oh,
if you
okay.
will.
Well,
So-
I am, but not through my underarms.
Oh.
Like my chest will sweat.
Yeah.
Like my head will sweat.
Mm-hmm.
Everything else will sweat, but it's not like I'm just pitting out constantly. Like, so
Yeah.
you get it. Everybody's different.
Oh, yeah.
You are a sweaty one, that's for sure. Well, both of you get that crazy sweat going.
Oh, I'm a fucking sweat machine, dude.
Dude, my oldest son sweats out of his head like probably 90%. Like every time he wears a hat, it is like literally when he takes it off, every part of it is wet. It's
yeah,
gross.
that's how I am. Jacob's that way, too. My head and my chest. I mean, I sweat my ass off everywhere. It's horrible.
But was that the case when you got out of the Marines and you were like a $120?
I've always sweat.
But
Yeah.
so you would still
I was
sweat.
never a $120, other than 7th grade.
$115 then.
No.
You were so thin when you came out.
I was
of the
never
Marines.
less than like a $180 or 90.
You were rail
you were-
thin.
Yeah, that was real
180
thin for me.
pounds of twisted steel and sex appeal.
That's right.
But even then,
Blood
you would
makes the
still
grass
sweat.
grow. Yeah.
Okay, so it's not a
just
weight
your,
thing.
It's just your wiring.
Yeah. I think I've told the story about how they used to let me hang my camis on the fucking bed because I was so sweaty.
Well, and it's not our kids aren't overweight, so it's not
Right.
like it's just who they are.
Yeah. It sucks.
Dude, I feel like I'm entering in. This is the time of year where you stop taking your shirt off. I think I'm about to start dieting again.
Oh, I'm getting on the wagon. I was on the wagon for like 2.5 weeks. Then we had our golf trip. I lost like 15 pounds. I think I just gained it right back.
You could just drop weight quick, can't you?
Yeah. I dropped the first like half or third pretty quickly.
Well, the more weight you have, the easier it is to drop. I
Yeah.
mean, that's just
Common sense.
yeah.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've realized that when we were playing golf this weekend, I just realized I'm not moving like I was, and it's like, oh, okay, I probably need to take some of this off. Plus the near stroke the other week.
That'll do it.
It definitely freaked me out. I tell you, I changed. I didn't like have I'm having like 1 cup of coffee now and like nothing else, trying to keep it.
How many did you used to have?
Just until the pot was gone. Like, just power through it.
Oh, really?
Like, yeah, I'll just drink coffee. But now that I've stopped doing that, and I'm definitely not drinking any more Red Bulls, I haven't had any more of those issues. So
Yeah, the uppers.
I'm thinking it was an upper situation.
Probably.
Not really my
I
thing.
mean, you're hoping.
I'm hoping, yeah. Absolutely, because I could still be in trouble. There's no doubt about that. But we shall find out. The other thing is just cut the weight. Like I said, it's winter time to lose the weight.
Yep.
Makes no damn sense in my world.
That's usually how I do it, too. I don't know why. I just get more disciplined in the wintertime.
That's so stupid.
In the summer, it's like I want to drink by the pool. That tends to be my thing. So it's like, and we go to the pool a lot. So it's like, pack a cooler.
That's gonna do it.
We're going out on a lake.
Exactly.
Pack a cooler. Like we're out socializing, being fun. Like in the wintertime, you just hold up in your house. Like it's easy to not drink, and you're not going out to all these outdoor festivals and eating all this stuff. Like you're just
barbecues and shit.
you're getting in your routine during the wintertime. So it's go to work, get the kids from school, do dinner at home, do a sport maybe, then do your errands. It's just mostly sitting around.
Yeah.
Do you guys see the cooler picture everyone keeps sending us?
Oh yeah,
The Yeti with wheels.
Yeti with wheels.
It looks like It looks like Ely was onto something here, complaining about the Yetis not having the wheel.
What the hell? I'm not a genius. What the fuck takes so long?
Because if people are willing to pay $500 to $1,000 for a cooler, you don't have to like rush to get it fixed.
Yeah, but the people that were paying that were people that were fishing and knew of Yeti. Once you start getting out to the mainstream, the people that aren't retards.
Well, see, that's what I was saying. That's what I was going to say. I think the original use of the Yeti, like the fishermen,
you
they
don't want wheels. You don't want it
they
to
want
move.
that thing to sit in the back of the boat and
Right.
lock down. But now, like you said,
But did you see they made it so that it was the same? It was that way.
Oh, how?
So that they're like higher up.
So you have to angle it before you can be rolling on it, kind of thing.
Exactly. So
That
I think
makes
it can
sense.
still be the same way,
That makes sense.
which again doesn't take a fucking rocket scientist.
still a waste of money
Yeah,
because they're going to charge you $200 for that wheel
for
upgrade.
sure. Each wheel. Yeah.
Oh, it's Yeti.
Brand new mobile Yetis.
And some asshole's going to order the wheel upgrade and he's going to get one.
Yeah.
And they could be like, "Oh, you wanted two? You didn't
Should have told
specify
us.
that." Yeah,
Right. Exactly.
I personally, I think it looks weird.
Of course, it looks.
It
weird.
does look weird, but
I don't-
all wheel coolers look awful.
Yeah.
You can't make them look good.
I guess I've never thought they looked bad until I saw the Yeti one. I was like, I don't like it. I just don't like
Well, that's because your typical wheel cooler is on a piece of shit plastic cooler, and it's made to hold like 40 pounds. Well, now your Yeti weighs
Your
fucking,
Yeti.
I like the Yeti.
Your Yeti weighs 100 pounds dry.
Yeah.
Then you put ice in it and fish or beer or whatever the hell. Those wheels have to be able to hold some weight. So like those are legit fucking wheels.
Yep.
I think it looks weird.
Solid axle.
It better have a solid axle. None of this independent front suspension crap.
Yeah.
It does look weird, but it'll sell.
Oh, it will. And now I'm like, there's part of me that's like, damn it, kind of want those wheels.
Yeah, you do.
'Cause I got it now. Now that the wheeled one's out, I got to admit, it's pretty heavy.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Pretty heavy. It's still the greatest cooler of all time, but
Yeah.
Sure.
it is pretty heavy.
But it's all you're carrying
And I don't take it very many places.
No, it sits out
because
here.
of that.
I've got my little
Yeah.
crappy handheld
Yeah.
cooler. Now I got a backpack cooler. It's like that's really what you need. The Yeti is great when you're having a party. Like
I want to
bring it
get one of
out.
those little Yetis, the not soft side, but the square ones,
Uh-huh.
rectangle ones.
But hard sided.
Yeah.
Like the smallest one they have.
Yes. Yeah.
Holds like a 6-pack.
Yeah,
probably.
you should. I would say you should definitely go and see how much you can fit in it before you go and
Really?
and get it. Yeah, because the Yetis have like 2-inch walls,
Mm-hmm.
and that when you're looking at the outside, you're not thinking about the fact that you've lost 8 inches of space on those 4 walls.
of the 40% of the inside's all walled up.
But
That's
it is
why ice
dope
lasts.
when you put ice in it on Friday or Thursday, and then it's like Monday and there's still ice there. That's
Yeah,
Not
because
that
that
you
saves
need
you
it.
like $2.19 right there.
Yeah.
So it's worth $500.
Exactly.
after you fill it 400 times, you're making
Yeah,
money.
you're making
Easy.
money. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like if you guys don't want to make money, don't get a Yeti.
Just do it 100 times a year in
Yeah.
4 years.
So Brendan just buys ice just to put in it,
Yeah.
even if there's nothing to cool.
Cuts his fridge off.
Yeah, exactly.
Actually, I've got I think, did I mention last week that I have a freezer in the back of my truck?
No.
It's still there. We were having a party at a buddy's house, and he was like, well, remember like
Like a deep freezer?
yeah. He was like, remember like 8 months ago when you actually, it was a year ago. He was like, remember a year ago when you said you were going to take that freezer? And I was like, yeah. And he's
What?
like, well, I'm hosting the party tonight, and that freezer's still sitting in the center of my basement.
That's hilarious.
Like, I need it out. And I was like,
I totally forgot about
How
that.
big is it?
it's the size of a full-size fridge.
It's an upright
Yeah.
freezer?
Upright
Okay.
freezer. And I was like, oh, crap. He's like, but it's got to be out by tomorrow. And I was like, all right, we're 365 days into my promise to remove your
Yeah,
freezer.
That's right.
I
I'll
was
get it
like-
in a week or so.
Yeah, you can hold it another week.
Yeah.
I was like, all right, I'll take it. So I loaded the thing up. It's still sitting in the back of my truck because I got nowhere to put it. And, of course,
Yeah, you already have an extra fridge in your garage anyway, right?
I do. And you've seen my garage.
Yeah, your garage is a freaking
Oh, my God.
nightmare.
We could have multiple yard sales, and I would not get
You're
through.
saying you're trying to get
Yeah.
rid of it for $20? I'll take it off your hands.
I don't know that I am. I'm just trying to figure out how I'm going to deal with
Finagle
this.
it?
Yeah, like I don't know what the hell I'm going to do.
Yeah.
And
Get an inverter and just plug it up in the back of your truck and just
There you
drive that
go.
bitch around.
Yeah.
yes,
You
now
could be,
I'm selling
you could be
the
the
Yeti.
poor man Schwann's guy.
That's right.
That would be the shit.
Yeah, that's right. I got these Tyson's nuggets from Walmart. They're twice as much, but I'm here.
But I brought them to you.
That's right.
So
Yeah. And I'm super cool. High five.
High five. What's your wife wearing?
Yeah.
The Swans guy, his truck doesn't have a soft top on it.
Yeah,
so I got
exactly.
that going for me.
Yeah. Would you rather buy from that guy or this guy in this old 4Runner?
Yeah.
Right.
That's a full size
It's all-
freezer.
Loud as shit.
Generator running.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my god.
Right.
I'm gonna do it.
Yep.
Or
Got
no,
the firecracker pops too.
I was gonna say
Yeah,
just
of
go
course.
straight ice cream. It won't
Yeah.
be creepy at all.
No, not at all.
Just blare fucking
Playing my
Yeah,
little
music.
horn. Ding
That
ding
would
ding
be
ding
great.
ding ding ding.
Ratchet strapped down. Yeah. What kind of ice cream y'all want?
hanging out the side of the soft top in
Yeah.
the back.
Let me climb into the back. You can get that for
Do
you.
that, dude. Cops get called on you for sure.
No doubt.
Yeah.
I don't think they would because there'd be nowhere to like put a kid in the car. It's just me and a freezer.
Yeah, true.
I'm the safest one.
You put that kid in the freezer. That's what they'd be worried about.
Yeah. Have all the ice cream you want, kid.
They can't hear you scream in the air.
Yeah, it'll never melt while you eat it.
Yeah, climb in.
The rocket pops down at the bottom. Just get down, reach
Yeah.
down deep in there.
Right.
Oh,
The rocket
shit.
pops. For sure. I do some Klondikes too.
So, what would you do for a Klondike bar?
That takes it to another
That
level.
one wrote itself. I
Can you
can't.
help me carry this couch?
Oh my god.
Wait,
So,
was she a great big fat person?
word.
Wait.
So I got to figure out what in the heck I'm going to do with this
Holy
freezer
shit.
though, because my wife was like, "Hey, I
I'd
need-"
say plug it in.
well, oh yeah.
Yeah.
So there's
You
a
take the food out. 'Cause
I have
that
a-
shit's probably bad now.
Yeah.
well, I have a
Did it come
question
with
for
food?
you. I hope not. I haven't looked. The
You
guy-
didn't open it.
I didn't. I never opened it.
Nice.
Yeah, the guy who gave it to me is probably calling the cops on me right now. He's
Right.
like, he took it. I can't believe he didn't even look in it.
Yeah.
What a sucker.
Right.
So I've been told though that if you lay a fridge on its side, you can't like turn it on for a while. Do you
Yeah,
know
you got to
anything?
give it some time, like 48 hours or something.
Tip it up and then let it rest.
Yeah.
Get back to normal.
So 48 hours is acceptable
That's
for
generally
that.
what they say, yeah.
What if it's been on its side for over a week? Does that matter?
No.
Good.
yeah, it's twice that.
Yeah.
Carry
Well, no,
the
I
one.
had, I
Yeah,
had,
it
I had,
exponentially grows.
Have you eaten lunch? Because then you got to wait another 30 minutes or you'll cramp up.
that's right.
It's just science, dude.
Yeah.
Now, I was told that I had to let it, sit upright. And then my buddy was like, "Oh, it's been on its side for a week. I don't know, like 30 days." I was like, "Whoa, whoa, that doesn't sound right."
No.
I'm gonna go with the 48 hours.
First, you got to find fucking 6 square feet in your garage, which I know you don't have.
Yeah.
I do not. I don't know how I'm gonna do this, but she was
You know
like,
what goes? The Bowflex.
Yeah.
"To where?"
Some other sucker.
Every
who's
once
trying
in
to
a
not
while,
get strong.
as we all know, I do like the Bowflex when I fall out of shape. And I'm probably not far
shit.
from needing to get back on the Bowflex to work back up to the gym.
Well, that's where
Yeah.
you get swole, the Bowflex.
You're not
you.
working out at home though, right? You're going to the gym.
I'm going to the gym.
Yeah, throw that shit out. It's a Bowflex, and you got a gym membership.
Throw out the gym membership.
No, the Bowflex.
I was not following you.
No.
Yeah, not
I
at
was
all.
not following you.
Yeah.
I have such a hard time getting rid of that.
yeah, I
Bowflex.
definitely pay for gym membership, so I definitely need something at home that gets in the way and I don't do anything with.
Yeah, for sure.
The Bowflex does not take up as much room as a freezer.
More.
More.
Bitch has got a wingspan.
It folds up. No, the
Those
power
rods flap
get-
all over the place.
Yeah.
You tie them up. They're straight. They
So
take
you're
up-
not
So you
using
can't
it.
use it.
No, there's no room to use it. There's a bit of me that's definitely a hoarder.
Yeah, for sure.
It's unfortunate.
Yeah.
That's like on all those infomercials when they're selling the at-home equipment, and they're like, you can fold it flat and it slides under your bed. I'm like, that's because you're going to fold it flat, slide it under your bed, and never fucking touch
Ever.
that thing again.
Yeah. So does it drive your wife crazy, the garage?
Not really, because she never goes in there.
Really?
Yeah, ever.
That's why.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't see how it doesn't drive you crazy.
It does. That's why every
Really?
3 months I will pull everything out of the
Yeah.
garage and redo it. The problem is, as soon as I get it clean, I don't put anything back where it belongs.
Yeah.
So I just begin the process.
I got the same disease.
I do the
Piling shit
same
up.
thing. I have 3 sheds in my house, and I do the same exact thing to where it's
Yeah.
like I can't take it anymore. I got to rip everything out, get it all nice and orderly, then immediately grab something out of it and just fling it back in there backwards with my eyes shut, fucking under one leg.
I go to the spot. Go, there's where it belongs. I
Yeah.
take it out. I use it, and then I put it over here.
Yep.
5 feet from the spot.
That's what I do.
Could have gone back, but I'm like, nope, new spot. Because look, there was a space. And then after 3 months,
And I'm-
everything has to come out.
I know why I do that because when I was in high school and I worked as a golf cart mechanic, I never did that because I worked with my tools every day.
Yeah.
So I put them back. But see, now I go in my shed. I'm not in my shed every day. So when I go in there, I need something. I'm kind of in a rush. I go fiddle fart, fix whatever I need. I'm trying to move along. So then I just throw the shit back in there, and then I just forget about it. And then next time I need it, I can't find
Come
it.
out there in a
Yeah.
week and go, it's not as clean as it once was.
Yeah.
But that's okay, because I know where the screwdriver
But
is.
I can still get
Yeah.
the lawnmower out. You know,
I throw tools everywhere, and I get the project done, and I'm like, whew,
Done.
I'm exhausted. I'll clean this up some other time.
Yep.
That's what I do.
and then the next project's there, and then you're like,
Yeah.
what do I do?
Grab that tool, grab that tool, grab that tool, grab that tool. Yeah.
That's right. And then put them all in different places.
Exactly.
It's just a slow game I play.
Speaking of tools, one thing I learned early, and now that I'm an adult, if I fucking don't have the right tool, I'm going to buy that fucking tool because you can
I've got room.
try
Yeah.
Put it in the freezer.
you could try to like use some other tool and like half-ass it, but you will waste so much time, energy, and years off your life trying to fuck with it if you just spent the $20 or $200 and bought the right piece of equipment.
Yeah, but see, I will try until it's not possible with everything that I have. Until then, I'm forced to go get the tool.
Yeah.
You know.
But see, you got a different situation than me. I am literally 2 miles from my Home Depot.
Yeah.
So, like, I'm like, fuck it, jumping in the car, and every
Yeah.
project I ever do, I go up there 4 times anyway, so
That's
it doesn't
right.
matter.
Me too.
Do you spend the money on the better version of the tool, or do you get the cheap version?
I do that with everything that I buy on Earth.
Yeah, you have always the better version.
Like if I go to Amazon and there's one that's $5, one that's $20, and one that's $50, I'm never buying the $5 one ever.
But do you always buy the 50 or is the
20?
20?
No.
All right, so you're the middle guy.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
probably
Yeah.
the middle guy. I mean, depending on what it is, like, certain tools I've always thought you don't need to buy the high-end stuff. Like, if you're not a mechanic every day, you can buy the Cobalt socket
Harbor
set.
Freight shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, you're not torquing the shit out of stuff. Like,
Yeah.
you're just loosening and tightening some shit around the house.
Right.
Like, that's going to be fine. But, like, stuff with moving parts and, like, mechanical stuff, you got to buy it. Not the low end.
Yeah,
But maybe
for sure.
not the Milwaukee or whatever, but
Milwaukee.
yeah, you
Yeah.
get it. But, like, the mid-grade stuff for sure.
Yeah.
Speaking
I do
of
love Milwaukee.
the state or the tools.
The tools.
Yeah, I'm with them. I'm glad the Craftsman's out there now. Like the brand's been brought back. It's now in Lowe's and stuff. Like,
Yeah, but Craftsman's like They're like made in China now. I got the OG set.
But they're
from,
still
like, the
forever.
70s.
They're
Oh,
still
yeah,
like
they're
lifetime warranty.
Lifetime warranty, but they're still just cast in. Whereas, like, if you get an old set from the 70s and 80s, those fuckers are straight up iron.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For life.
Mm-hmm.
So how are you feeling after this weekend? You feeling
Yeah, how was
all
y'all's
right?
trip?
It was awesome.
Drunken Ryder Cup. What year was this? Y'all been doing this for
10.
a while.
10 or 11. It's up there.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah,
we've been
this
doing it
is-
for a while. This was our first year where we went to a resort that was like a golf factory.
Oh,
It
nice.
just churned out golf.
I've never seen anything like that.
Yeah, it's weird.
This is the future of guys trips for sure. Once they dial it in.
yeah, we need to find a place that like can fit everybody because I didn't like the separate.
Yeah, we were
condos.
separated into condos, like 6 over here, 6
Uh-huh.
over here. But man, it was amazing to be able to like.
We used to have to load our cars up and drive, 20 minutes to the
Yeah.
golf course. Now we're on the property, and the property's got 3 courses.
Yeah,
it's got
boom.
a giant clubhouse that served breakfast buffets and free lunch.
Two
so,
different
like, you didn't have to go
bars.
anywhere.
That's awesome.
It was all there.
Yeah.
And the breakfast and lunch is all inclusive. Like
Yeah.
if you buy the golf package, you come in, you're like, yeah, I want to get some breakfast. You eat a big old breakfast.
hand
you
them a
get
ticket.
That's awesome.
roll out. Like that was really, really cool.
So there's 12 dudes every year?
Yeah.
Yep.
And y'all
they're-
do like a Ryder Cup style thing?
Yeah, so you have teams.
Is it the same format every year?
No.
No, it changes.
The captains change it
Okay.
every year. And this year,
Sounds like a lot of work goes into it on the front end.
It's
If
3
you're the
rounds
captain.
of golf consistently. It's we normally do 27 on Friday, 27 on Saturday. This trip we did 36 on Friday and 18 on Saturday.
36 is a lot
That's
of
a lot of
golf.
golf because I've never gotten to 18 and been like,
I could
let's
do this again.
Yeah. Usually at 15, I'm like, can we just drive on through and cut
Right.
it off?
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah, it's a lot of golf.
That's a long day, dude.
And we were slow as shit because we went out there at 8:30 and got off the course around 8
Oh, my God.
with no break.
Oh, yeah, it was 12, 13 hours
Like,
Friday.
we were
of golf.
awful.
It was
we were
insane.
so slow.
Were
So
y'all like
bad.
sore and fucking tired?
We were
End of it?
tired. We just got showers and went to Hooters afterwards.
Standard procedure.
Yeah.
I knew I was going to like this place as soon as we got there. We
Saw Hooters?
No, that was unfortunately far away. But we, where there's a will, there's a way. But we showed up, and I was like, let's go hit some balls. And like went, and the damn ball machine wasn't working for whatever reason. Like I kept putting my card in, and nothing was coming out. I was like, that's bullshit. My room key though, that was included, unlimited balls, which is nice.
Yeah.
That is nice.
And so I went and got like some young kid, and he came over and like just stuck a rake in there and like raked them all down. He was like, now it'll work. And there were all these signs right behind me. It was like, do not only hit from the the brackets. Can't remember the exact word they had, but the things that
Yeah,
it obviously
the ropes.
shows you
Yeah.
where you should be
Yeah.
hitting, And there's just all this open land, and then way down here there's the stalls. That's what it said. Only hit from stalls. There's stalls here, and then there's stalls all down here.
They didn't want you hitting from the stalls?
No, they want you in the stalls.
Okay.
And so I asked the kid, I was like, hey, man, there's like all this space right here. And I see these lights coming on. I was like, don't care if we just go hit balls right there. And he's like, well, no, I mean, he's looking at the signs. I mean, they're everywhere.
Everywhere.
Yeah.
Big as can be. Only hit from the stalls. And he's like,
That way you don't chew up the grass and all that shit.
well, and the only reason I even asked was because some guy, I walked over to a little roped off area and it said members only. And I'm walking
Okay.
up and I go, we're members. We're staying here.
Yeah.
And the guy's like, you're not a member.
Right.
Oh,
Like
damn.
he immediately was like, you're not a member. And I was like, oh, then I don't know where to hit from. And he's like, I mean, sometimes they let people hit out here. And I was like, oh, interesting. So I asked the kid, and he's like, I mean, no.
Why didn't you want to go in the stall?
They were way down there. Like,
So it's a proximity thing.
Just far.
yeah, I was like right here. The sun's going down. I was like, I wanted to get after it. And the kid's like, well, I mean, I've only been working here for a little while, but I don't think that's right. I was like, well, so I can't. And he's like, I didn't say that. I just didn't say no.
Yeah.
And I was like,
So you put it on this fucking kid,
yeah. So I was like,
dick.
oh, okay. I'm going to go over here. And then there's like
What's your name, son? Yeah. In case anyone asks.
Randy.
Randy
Thanks.
told
Randy
me
said
it
I
was
could.
okay.
Randy, get over here.
Yeah.
Where you at? Remember what you said?
Well, so there was like a handful of other guys like who were all kind of congregating, and they hear me asking, and they're like, screw it, let's do this. And I was like, all right. So like I pulled together a
Your
herd.
guys are different guys.
No, other like random guys plus a couple of my guys. And we all just said, screw it. And we just went right down on the fairway and just started chunking the hell out of everything.
Oh, my God.
The fairway's just
Dude.
getting destroyed. Like, chagoonks, chagoonks. We're just teeing off like crazy. And we sat out there just teeing off in the illegal spot. Literally, I'm in between two signs that say only hit from the stalls. That was my stall.
Yeah.
Nice.
And I'm just hitting away. And like they're driving by. Not one person said a word to me. Like they just let me hit.
Oh,
from
wow.
out there.
No, I thought you were going to say that you got
Busted.
chewed out. Yeah.
That's when I realized I was like, this is my kind of place.
Oh,
like
yeah.
they're not telling me what to do and what not to do. They're just letting me go. And I'm literally taking massive chunks. Just boom.
Yeah.
Now I'm being nice. I'm going out and getting them and then putting them back in, which I'm sure saves the grass.
Oh, yeah, totally.
Yeah, for sure.
But that's when I was like, this is amazing. Like no one's giving me a hard time.
Was it packed?
This is my kind of place.
Oh, yeah.
Weather was nice?
Not
Except-
Saturday.
Yeah, you said Saturday rain?
It was, oh, dude, that's a hilarious story. So, like,
Dude, well, before we get there, I had to play Ely on Saturday.
which is the last round of the whole tournament. And, like, the score, you know,
Y'all like the captains from previous year winner pick or something like that? How's it work again?
Just people who've never been captains, you try to rotate it through, or if they
Okay.
haven't been a captain for a while, you let them be captain. The only catch is you want the two captains to have roughly the same handicap.
Gotcha.
Because that way, at least, it doesn't make one
Yeah.
team stronger than the other.
And then you
They
go
draft.
back and forth?
Yeah, they draft. And
like
so
a snake draft.
the final day, I had to play Ely. And
And it's, like, coming down to it. Like, these matter. For
I know y'all take this shit seriously.
Oh, yeah.
Like there's a big trophy with
There
names
is.
engraved in it.
Absolutely. We
there's
drank out of it.
there's
Yeah.
a bad trophy, too, for the losers.
Oh, really?
That someone's supposed to bring every year. Yeah, it's underneath the table over there. I forgot of it.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
And I'm not even, someone brought it over here and left it.
Yeah.
I just forgot about it. So we didn't have that one.
So, yeah, we take it pretty seriously.
Yeah.
And the scores are fairly close. So, this last round is very important.
Yeah.
How many
Everybody's-
strokes do you think Ely is better than me at golf?
Well, I've never played golf with either of you. I know you're not very good. You're probably on my level.
Yep.
And from what I know of Ely, he doesn't play a lot of golf, so I wouldn't peg him as a golfer. So I'm assuming with the question phrased that way, he's better than you.
He is. He is.
I don't know, 10 strokes, 15 strokes.
Oh, you think I'm that bad?
Well, I know how bad I am.
The answer is 21 strokes.
Yeah.
21 strokes. I am trash, and he's awesome.
Yeah,
So in order for him to beat me, he had to beat me by more than 21 strokes on 18 holes.
Yeah.
Think about that. I mean, I'm awful. And I'd been playing lights out, but I knew I had to play Ely, and I had this big plan.
How did you end up playing Ely?
Just the captain
Captains
said,
chose it.
Okay.
I want to see if Ely can beat
Were they
him
sacrificing you? Or they thought you'd be able to hang with it in that 21
I'd been
strokes?
playing pretty well, and
Based
I
on the
kept,
numbers, it could go either way. I mean, he could win.
because if
Yeah,
the
'cause that's a
numbers
stroke a hole.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I'd have to shoot pretty damn well. I mean, you know, he shoots.
But the way that I play golf is when I'm playing my best, I'm playing bogey golf, except for 3 or 4 holes, and I'm throwing up snowmen and fucking
Right.
one-legged
Yeah, yeah,
snowman.
yeah.
So then I've gone from shooting just around 100 to shooting around 110, 115.
Right. Yeah. Exactly.
So it doesn't take long. Like you could be throwing darts and then literally just spray fart all over the goddamn course.
Funny
Yeah.
you mentioned that.
I was pretty sure that I was playing pretty well, but I knew Ely has a tendency that if he starts playing poorly, he can continue to play
Yeah,
poorly.
for
He
sure.
can unravel.
I would say that's probably a pretty
Most people.
common
I
thing
get
in
angry.
golf.
Yeah, but if you can get him to an emotional point, I was like, I have a shot.
Yeah.
So I kept thinking, I'm going to get in his head because golf is a mental game, and if you can get in someone's head, you can mess them up.
So the whole night before, he's like, "I'm riding with Ely's cart, and I'm playing my music, and he's all trying to fucking get me, you know."
I was doing
you all
every
fired up?
hippie thing
Yeah.
I could. I was wearing
Yeah.
bracelets. I was doing
no.
everything. Even wore bracelets on the course,
Yeah.
like wooden hippie
He
bracelets.
hates hippies. I'm gonna go hippie. yeah.
I thought for sure I could get in his head, man, and I learned something. that day.
Socialism. That's the answer, don't you think, Ely?
Yeah. I've been thinking. I've been reading a lot.
Illy, can I just use your balls
You
today?
feel the burn?
Yeah.
I
So
was
I'm really
trying.
coming around on this flat Earth thing. Let's talk about it.
I was trying everything I could to get in his head. I didn't realize that I was mentally less stable.
I like that in your story. You're like, I'm so mentally capable. I'm going to outwit this dude. It's like, you forget it's you, right?
Yeah,
like, You're the guy.
Yeah, you're not hiring someone to do this. Right.
You're not outsourcing it.
Exactly.
Yeah, like you're gonna do this, right?
Yeah.
It's you.
Yeah, that was unfortunate. But so I was
It's
giving
Lance
up.
Stevenson blowing in LeBron James's ear.
Right,
Like,
yeah.
I got him.
Uh-huh.
Like,
Essentially, that was it. I was Lance Stevenson him. I was just blowing in his ear, and he's like looking at me like, talent, motherfucker, talent.
But I will say though, 6 holes in, okay, Brendan has the best score of the whole foursome.
oh, wow.
Dude.
Both carts.
Wow.
My man's playing better golf than he's ever played in his life. Like,
Ever.
I mean, he's probably just at bogey golf or just under bogey golf.
Oh, wow.
6 holes in. I remember he had like a 36 and I had a 37 or something like that. So I have 22.
Imagine-
or 23 now that I got to get to beat this guy.
Imagine where my head is at this point. I'm 6 holes in. There's only 12 holes left.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I can
I
give up.
can't lose.
Impossible.
There's part of me
Prevent defense.
that's honestly thinking, I've got this dude
Yeah.
dead to rights. And I'm thinking to myself, how many high fives am I really going to get when I come off this course? Because
My hand's going to be so fucking sore for like days.
Right.
it was so close that could have been the difference in my team winning.
I'm
and
going to have to go to
losing.
the Bash Brothers thing and just start hitting
Right.
forearms because my hand's going to be so fucked
So
up.
guess what happens at round hole 6?
Let's guess.
It starts pissing rain like a son of a bitch.
really?
Oh,
like crazy.
like
and
full
y'all
on.
got to finish.
I'm talking, like as you're putting, you see what you think is a camera flash right next to you, but no, it's fucking lightning. Like it was there. We had no business being on the golf course.
Don't they usually sound the horn and fucking
Right.
tell everybody?
There
get
was
the fuck
no
off?
horn. There's no nothing.
No shit.
So we're just, and honestly, we're like, dude, it's Myrtle Beach. There's people that pay so much money to come here. They're probably like, fuck it. You know, we can't tell them not to play.
Yeah.
They drove here. Let them do their thing.
Yeah.
we assumed we have to sign something.
you took responsibility.
Yes.
I just assumed that we signed away our liability because they never sounded the horn.
Oh,
And,
wow.
dude! Some of these lightning strikes, you would drop to your knees like, "Oh
For sure.
God!" Like, damn.
Like
Then
I'm
the
the clever
thunder.
one though. Like I was like on all tee boxes on the green. I'm like in the catcher's position because they're going to be taller than me and
Yeah.
get hit. You know what I mean? It was that bad.
Yeah.
Like it was legitimately lightning its ass off. Like we had no business being out
Wow.
there. And then like
And we're holding metal rods.
Yeah,
the
this
tallest
is-
thing.
hole 6, right? We do this for like 2.5 hours through. And then at one point we're like, we're like the only motherfuckers out here.
Everybody else
like this
left.
place is packed, and there's no other humans other than our 12 people on this whole golf course.
Heavy stuff's not going to start coming down.
Right,
for another 30
exactly.
minutes.
Yeah. So
I
it
took-
starts raining, and he apparently is like a goddamn gremlin, gets wet. Shit, dude. So at
So
6,
the water, you fell apart.
Dude.
at 6, he was up 1, so I had to get 22. At 15, I had 20 on him.
Whoa.
Yeah.
In 9 holes, you gain 20 strokes.
Yes.
The numbers don't
Wow.
lie.
Yeah,
The
dude.
numbers don't lie.
Well, that's why-
21 strokes.
That's why in golf, they play 4 rounds because everyone can throw together. All the pros can throw together a hell of a round.
Yeah.
To put 4 back to back to back to back is different. Just
Dude,
same with
those-
amateurs. You can throw 3 or 4, 5 holes, maybe 10 holes
Yeah.
together. You
I was-
putting 18 good holes up is hard
Oh,
as
yeah.
shit.
Those first few holes, I was killing the ball, like killing it off the tee.
Yeah, like there's nothing I could do. Like, best case, I could get a stroke on him, but I wasn't putting well. Like, he was hitting drives, hitting approach shots. I mean, worst case, I may be 1 stroke on it, but then I'd fuck up a putt
So-
or he'd drain
and
a
I'd
putt.
hit a putt.
Yeah.
I was like, I am a baller. And I'm
Yeah.
starting to believe my hype. So, like, we're sitting there in the rain, and I'm just like,
We got to adjust my handicap. I'm
And I'm-
really good.
I'm talking, I'm
I'm
talking,
rope-a-dope the fuck out.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm talking smack to him. Like, you're not a mutter, bro. Now that it's raining,
Oh,
this is
shit.
where I turn it
Yeah.
on.
Oh, God.
I pulled out my rain gloves, put them on. I got all the
Lord.
gear. I had the poncho. I'm like, you're screwed, bro.
Out comes Ray Finkel.
I get out then I hit the first time it's raining. I hit the
One
tee box.
hell of a model American.
Boom, 5 feet. I'm like,
Oh.
oh, what was that? All
Yeah.
right, it's fine. One hole,
You
one
thought
hole.
it was just a hiccup there
Right.
at one
Dude.
time.
I double parred 3 holes in a row as we were winding down.
And luckily, you pick it up after that.
Yes.
Because it could have been worse.
Right. Exactly.
And I'm not picking up on the green.
Yeah.
I'm picking up out in the fairway like, you guys didn't see it, but I just pounded that ball into the ground for 3 strokes.
Like into the earth.
The putter would be dusty if it wasn't raining on it.
Yeah.
So fast forward to 15, like what's the...
So finally they come around.
So
and they're
15, the cart guy, the fucking...
Oh, shit.
The starter comes out.
What's it called? The marshal.
Yeah. The marshal comes out, and he's like, what the fuck am I doing out here?
That's what he said.
He's like,
Because we've been
"Y'all need to
blowing
be
the
off
horn for
course."
hours.
Yeah. Well, so as we're coming back, keep in mind, we're very competitive. We're keeping scores. I have to get 22. I'm at 20, and we're stopping. I'm like, this is fucked up. Like, I have 3 holes left. I'm going to beat him. But now we're stopping this. I'm not going to beat him. So, captains, y'all need to get your heads together to figure out how we're going to do this.
Yeah.
How can we do this fairly to figure out? So, what we decided was we're going to go and talk to the marshal to see if they'll just let us
He'll
go
let us back
there.
out. Why not?
Like, we've been out there for 2.5 hours.
Yeah.
You
You mean
chasing
while
lightning.
it's still raining?
No
While
one's,
it's
no
still
one's
raining.
dead.
It hasn't changed at all.
Yeah.
It's the same shit. So
I'm thinking he's going to say
I
no.
go in there. So I like everybody. I guess I got nominated to go in there. I go in there and I'm like, "Hey man, I need a huge favor." And he's like, "Legitimately, we're the only golfers there. The fucking parking lot's empty.
They've had to have seen this before.
All the cart barns like damn near
Yeah.
closed up." And I'm like, man, and I'm literally squishing my shoes as I'm talking to the guy. It's, soaking wet. I'm like, man, we got an annual tournament here. We have 3 holes left. Can we please? We need to finish this thing. And he's like, I can't let you, man. He's like, we blew the horn hours ago.
Yeah.
We've been blowing the horn for hours. And I'm like, well, we didn't hear anything. He's like, well, the course is so damn big, it's possible. He's like, but what happened was the chairman of the golf course lives on the course and saw you shitheads playing and was called up and was like, there's people on the course. Why is there people on the course?
Go get them.
That's why they sent out Whistle Dick to come get us in. And he's like, and now that you've told me, I can't let you back out there. And I'm like, man.
That the chairman or whoever's
Right.
out there, like he's seen it, so he can't.
Right. I'm like, so what you're saying is we should have ignored the guy that came out to get us. That's the only chance. And I was like, can we come out in the morning, like 6 a.m.,
Yeah.
knock out these 3 real fast? And he's like, there's basically nothing that he could do for me. So
he says.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, the dude was cool, and he was really trying. He was like, if I was coming in early, I could probably do it.
I mean, I'm telling you, they were breaking rule. They were letting us break every rule out there. But this was the only thing
he's
they
right.
ever put
Like,
their
you
foot
shouldn't
down.
be
Oh,
out
we
there.
should have been out there after the 7th hole.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It was legitimately lightning everywhere.
Which, if we had, I would have won that round.
Yeah,
then you
exactly.
extrapolate out the numbers, and
Yeah.
they're like,
so that's what we did was we took the percentage of holes completed and took it against the handicaps.
So then how did that work out in your
I got
favor?
crushed.
I beat him because
Okay.
we had 3 holes left, so like a 1/6 of your handicap gets reduced.
But if you were
Yeah.
just looking at the back 9, I mean, oh my God.
It wasn't even close.
I was going to
Yeah.
lose by 40 if you just look at that.
Yeah.
It was.
So you think if you played out the 3, you still would have lost?
I had been trying everything in my power to refocus myself.
Getting nowhere.
There were little things coming back, but the reality was I was playing the golf that God intended me to play.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
a bad golfer.
He was all like, water always finds its level, bro.
I just started getting hammered too in the rain because
Yeah.
I gave up. Once I realized that I was having these episodes where I'm literally duffing the ball 3 feet at a clip in the
Yeah.
rain.
And I'm expecting him to recover. Like, okay, shitty hole. He's going to hit this ball well. He kept hitting shittier and shittier shots.
kept getting worse and worse.
I'm like, damn, this is great.
That's
so I was like,
golf.
I just need to loosen up, dude. Loosen up. So I'm like playing the music louder. I'm drinking beers faster.
Yeah.
It didn't help.
No.
It didn't help. Water found its level.
And then in golf, you hit that one miraculous shot each round. You're like, I love this game.
You do, yeah.
That's what keeps you coming back. Yeah.
That's right.
God, I haven't played. I think I played since my oldest son was born. I think I played 2, maybe 3 rounds of
Really?
golf. I just don't play anymore. I don't have the time. I'm not good enough, so I get pissed and spending $60 to go waste
Suck.
an entire day just to
yeah.
get grumpy.
Well, and if you were playing with us, it would have taken you 6 hours to complete 18 holes.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Which is a ridiculous pace.
Yeah.
I mean, ridiculous.
Like, I would rather come over here on Sunday for 3 or 4 hours and drop $20 and actually enjoy myself at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Or even with like fantasy football, which I absolutely hate. It costs $100.
You
but
love it. You just hate sucking.
I just say I have the worst fucking luck. I have
Yeah.
the worst. I'm playing you this week. I got 3 players. I got to combine fucking 2.5 points.
That's the worst.
And I still have 140 points, which
Yeah.
would beat probably half the fucking players in the league. But of course, the guy I'm playing is fucking
Killing
getting
it.
more points
Yeah.
than me. Never fails.
Yeah,
Yeah.
man.
But that's
fantasy and
$100
golf.
a season as opposed to $100 a day on a golf course.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, golf's an expensive sport to suck at.
It
Yeah.
is, for sure.
That's for sure.
And
Yeah.
I tell people it's the
And I've been
hardest
doing it for
sport.
years.
It's the
It
hardest
is the hardest
sport.
sport. We were talking about that while we were down there. It is easily the hardest sport.
By far.
Yeah.
And it's weird because Joe Blow thinks he can go out there and do it. And yes, you can go out there and do
Well,
it.
and we make it hard on ourselves because the second part of what we're doing is just drinking with 11 dudes you haven't partied with in forever.
Yeah.
So,
Right.
Yeah, because a lot
You're
of these
waking
guys
up
don't
and you're
go.
like-
You don't see a lot.
yeah,
Yeah.
so you wake up, it's like
Yeah.
beer time.
Yeah.
And you just start getting after it. And then you're hammered. And when you got to play 36 holes, you're an absolute mess. You were legally you could not drive a car
For
Yeah.
sure.
by the time you go out there and start again.
Yeah.
And you're going to play 18 holes and drink more.
Does anybody like really take it seriously and like not drink and like focus?
I mean,
and,
this guy's probably the one who
Yeah.
takes it the most serious.
For sure.
But Eli's just not a drinker anyway.
Yeah.
So,
But
it's
even-
not like he's.
But every time I looked at him when he was out on that course, there was a Coors Light sitting in his cup holder.
So like,
I mean, you
like
did
when
I
have
mean,
to
I
beer.
did drink. Well, yeah. Well, when you started beating me, I started drinking.
Well, yeah, because things started getting real easy.
But like when we do poker nights, like I don't drink a lot. I'll have a drink or two, but when I play poker with all you assholes, like I see everyone getting shitty, and I'm just like, I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna fucking lay back in the cut and fucking make
Collect
some
these
money.
funds.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
We definitely had some dudes getting shitty. We had one guy who shall remain nameless. He got absolutely a mess on Saturday night. Like
Oh, yeah.
After the golf,
so after golf, we decided to go down to like this all
Broadway at
American
the
tap
beach.
house place down by
Yeah.
Broadway. Yeah, and it's all high octane beers. And if you don't know what you're ordering in a place like that, you get
that's
dealt
at
with
like
quick.
it's like a outdoor shopping mall with a bunch of
It's
places.
like a town center type of
Yeah,
thing.
yeah,
Tons
yeah.
of bars and
Yeah,
clubs
yeah.
and stuff, too.
We were walking around after we had dinner. Everyone's feeling pretty good, and everyone's like, "We're not leaving." You seeing all the bachelorette parties funneling into all the bars and all the people and everything, and everyone's like, "We should go to this bar and this bar." And I've got a big old metal pocket knife in my pocket,
yeah.
and they're wanding.
Oh,
At
shit.
all the good
Yeah.
clubs, they're wanding, and I'm like, "Guys, we should go to this club. This one looks great. There's no wands here."
Oh, my God. I totally remembered this.
Yeah.
Dude. So we go, just like you said, there's the two clubs that are bumping.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They got the ones, and they're like dope as shit, flashing
Yeah.
lights. And they got this Bobo-ass, there's no guards at the
Yeah.
fuck. There's no bouncers, no
Yeah.
nothing. It's like,
No
come
cover,
on, man.
no
We're like,
nothing.
we should go in here
I
and
was
just
like,
get a
"Come on,
beer."
guys, that's my spot. Let's
So-
go. Like, do me a solid."
We go in there.
We are more that type of dude, right? We're not the clubbing
Yeah,
dudes.
yeah.
Yeah, so I was like, "This is a bar,
Yeah.
and they're not wanding me, so I can just keep my knife on me."
We go in there. First thing I see, a one-armed karaoke singer
And I'm telling you,
waving his nub around.
Oh,
they're like
jamming.
hyping up the crowd.
Yes.
and he's
like
raising the roof and shit.
y'all can't see him, but he's chicken winging the fuck out of me over here, and I'm fucking dying.
And I'm like, what the fuck did we just walk into, dude? And you look around and like,
Let me guess, singing Def Leppard.
dude.
there's just
and
extra
this guy-
homely looking people up in that
Oh,
motherfucker.
God.
This guy would have been a better gamer than singer too. Like that was the worst part.
Oh my god!
Like
Yes.
he was trash.
It was like talent show night, is what it was.
dude, Myrtle Beach is I've only been there once, and
Oh
it's a
my
weird
God.
fucking place, dude.
Needless to say, Ely walks in, he looks around, and he looks at the dude on the stage and goes, we're going to talk about it on the podcast, and we're leaving.
That's exactly what I said. I was like, I cannot wait to talk about this on the podcast, and we're getting the fuck out of here.
We're not staying
Y'all
here.
turned around, didn't you have
We
a drink?
did. It was one of those ones where, like, there was a guy checking IDs. Like, you walk past him, and then 20 seconds later, you walk past him again, leaving. Like, your place is a shithole. We're out of here.
He probably didn't even bat an
So
eye.
No. He's
Everyone
like,
wanted
They're
to-
smart.
Yep.
So everyone wanted to go
You
to
want
one
to go
of the
down
clubs
there
then.
a couple places.
Yeah, exactly.
So I had to go. We ended up going into one of the clubs, but I'm like, guys, I got to go like hide my knife.
Yeah.
So like I walked around and went out in front and found a bush, and did the casual.
Pulled his pants down.
Yeah.
What's this? And like looked down. I was like, oh, it was nothing. Like
Yeah,
dropped the
yeah.
knife in the bush, and then
I've done that.
is this the only move you got?
Yeah.
And so we go in there and we party, and everyone's taking shots and having a blast, and we get through the night and we leave at like last call.
You get your knife?
Some of us left. Yeah, so I'm like, hey, I got to go back and get my knife. Let's go over here. And this one dude we're with is just so hammered. I mean, just wrecked.
Yeah.
And he's been disappearing all night. He's one of these where like,
Wandering around.
yeah, you just can't
Like
find
doing,
him.
like noodling, find him noodling in the front row of the club. You know what I mean?
Like all of a sudden the lights
Looks
would
like a
start
used car
flashing.
dealership.
Yeah.
You'd be like, where the hell is this guy? And the lights would start flashing on the dance
And
floor.
he's sweating and
And
dancing
you just
on the
see a
front
dude,
row.
arms
Yeah,
flailing,
that's right.
looking like he's outside a car
Right.
dealership.
And keep in mind, the mean age is like 30.
Oh,
Yeah.
but it's an 18 and up club.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
And
so-
we're, 40-ish.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So he's
And this
old
dude's
and
dude's the
noodling.
oldest dude. He's
Yeah.
probably the
Oh,
oldest
so
dude
he's
in the
off
group.
the chain.
Yes.
man.
Yeah.
Right.
And I haven't seen
He's
this
like a
dude
dog
drunk.
that gets out and just
That's
fucking
right.
takes off. He
Never
doesn't know
I
where
haven't
to go.
seen him drunk in
Let the old man out.
a long time. He was just getting after it.
Yeah, I haven't seen him like that in a while.
Long
That was
time.
awesome. And then when he comes back, he's like going into the wrong condos and shit. Oh, yeah.
So I go walking out and I'm like, oh man, I got to get my knife. And I'm like, oh, it's over there. And I was like, oh, but I'm not going over there. I was like, there was a girl puking.
Oh,
In the vicinity.
Like bent over, just vomiting next to the bush that my knife's in, and she's like done, and her man is standing there, and I'm like, oh man, I'll just wait till she's done. I was like, plus we're missing the other guys.
Yeah.
So I turn around to go find the other guys. I come back over. This dude is hammered, and he's standing over the two of them, arms crossed, staring with a dead-eyed stare, watching
Why?
this girl. Because he's waiting for them to leave. And in his mind, he's just casually waiting. He looks like he's about to club him over the head with a
Yeah,
brick.
that's awesome.
And I'm just in the distance like, what in the world is he doing? And he's just standing there, not saying a word. And he's no more
They're right by your knife, man. They're right by your knife.
Yeah, I'm not kidding. He's literally a foot from them.
Really?
Staring holes through them. And the girl is totally unaware because she's just
Really?
puking. And the guy just keeps looking up and looking down and looking
Yeah.
up. And now he's like, we got to go.
Right.
Like, we got to go. And then I see this for a while. I'm like, I got to go get this guy.
Right.
Like, what the hell is he doing? So I go walking over there. And
But he
then
is like trying to get to your knife. Is that what it is? Like
He doesn't know what he's doing.
He's just standing
Oh.
there invading their personal space.
Yeah, and just staring.
What is it with certain people that fucking get hammered and don't fucking
They lose
know
that?
that shit?
Yeah.
Like it's so fucking weird.
Right
is.
about the time I got over there, they were leaving, and he's just turning and watching them go. Like turns with them.
Wow.
Like watching a bride at a wedding. Like
Yeah.
he just turns and just stares at him. And I'm like,
Extra creepy.
hey man, what are you doing? He's like, I was waiting for them to leave.
Yeah.
Why?
Like, I was like, why? You could have waited over here with us.
Yeah.
So I went in, I got my knife, but like,
Covered in puke.
and then as soon as the Uber pulls up, the Uber gets there and he goes, I gotta pee. And instead of going to look for a bathroom, he goes straight out into the parking lot
Yeah.
where all the people are. And he's gone for like 5 minutes. Now I'm like, you can start running the tab. I can't leave without this guy. Like,
Yeah,
run it. He finally comes back like 5 minutes later, and he's like, there is nowhere to pee out there. He's like, there are people everywhere. I'm like, no shit, dude.
Yeah.
You mean at this busiest club in the middle of the night?
Right.
Weird.
Crazy.
Yeah.
He got in the car, and then I'm like doing my thing. I'm like, hey, what's your name, man? He's like, my name's Eddie. And he's like, your name's Ward. I'm like, no, his name's Eddie. And he's like, nope, his name's Ward, and he'll respond to Ward. And I'm like, I don't think he's going to respond
What
to
in
Ward.
the holy hell is this?
So then he keeps having
And
conversations.
where's Ward? Like, why is Ward?
I think it's
I don't
his-
even know.
Ward was his last name.
I don't know. He just kept saying.
That's what I heard. His name was Eddie Ward.
Oh, that would have made more sense. But he kept saying Ward, and the guy wouldn't respond. Like didn't want to. So I'd be like, Eddie, don't worry about him. So we had an awkward ride home the whole way home. So
You only tipped him like 50%.
I horribly overtipped him, and
Yeah.
I felt at this stage this was certainly justified.
Warranted.
But
I hope it was a lift.
that same gentleman who completely fell off the wagon, which I haven't seen him. Honestly, I haven't seen him that drunk since college. Like I don't know what the hell. And he's never like weird or belligerent when he's drunk. He was doing his own thing. But he brought us a deli, which means he's a listener, which means he's now going to hear about all the things he doesn't remember.
Yeah.
Nice.
Because I was texting him today.
Well, now we can't
And
thank him for
he
it.
told
either.
me the story of that night.
like
Oh,
you
really?
didn't know.
It's a very different story.
Of course it is.
He goes, I mean, I remember, we all left the club together.
No.
And then I remember I had to pee, but there was nowhere to pee. So we rode home, and then I
he's like,
went to
I
bed.
helped that old lady cross the street.
Yeah.
Like, sure
There
you
is a
did.
funny part that I just remembered. So we had left earlier, me and 3 other guys, and we're back at the condo, and we're like, we should text these drunk bastards that the clubhouse is partying. The clubhouse, the golf clubhouse, has
Yeah.
been closed since like 9.
Yeah.
All the lights are out and it's locked. But we're like, we should text them and tell them that it's called Rainy Day Saturdays, and they stay open until 3 a.m.
And they're going at it.
partying and to
So
meet
that
us.
way everybody comes
to meet
home.
us there.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we send that shit to
Here's
them.
the worst part about that bullshit text. I turn to all the guys and go, guys, they're still partying.
Yeah.
Let's get out of here. And I closed my tab.
Yeah.
I really did. I was like,
Exactly.
this is great news. But I misread it.
Right.
I thought it was the bar that was right by our
next to us,
house.
yeah.
But I misread it and was like, oh my God, guys, they're still partying. So I snapped a picture. I was like, we're still in the club. Took a picture. I was like, we're on our way.
That's
and man,
hilarious.
we loaded up. We were headed home, and I was fired up. And I got back to the house, and I'm like, well, I mean, there's no one here except
And I'm
Ely
watching
and a
The
couple-
Office,
was like-
cutting wood. I wake up to the doorbell. Ding, 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 ding,
Oh,
ding,
that's
ding,
the
ding, ding,
BK
ding, ding,
special
ding.
right
oh,
there.
dude, yeah.
It couldn't have been me.
Gotta check the doorbell.
I come down there and they're like, "We're going to the clubhouse. It's open. We're gonna drink all night." I'm like, "Y'all dumb motherfuckers, come inside."
We came
Meanwhile,
home.
our buddy who's fucking blacked out is like banging on the wrong doors and shit.
Oh,
He's like,
no.
"Where is it?"
Oh,
It's
my
hila-
God.
wandering in the middle of the street like Shawshank Redemption with his arms up and shit, like he just broke out.
Like he just got out of the shit
That's
tunnel.
right, exactly.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Dude, that
love it.
reminds me. Once me and a buddy were up at a UEA football game, and we were staying down at the corner at the Red Roof Inn down there, and we've been drinking all day long at the game, tailgating. We went out that night where we were drinking out on the corner, and we come back and we're in the hotel lobby, and we're like going back to the elevator, and there's this door that doesn't have a door handle on it, and we hear music and loud fucking partying and all kinds of shit. We're like, there's a fucking party in there, man.
Yeah.
We got to get in there.
That's
like,
right.
there's something fucking dope going on. And we cannot fucking find out how to get in there. So we're wandering around the fucking hotel lobby. We go outside. We're like, there's a fucking dope party in there. We need to figure the fuck out. This goes on for like 15 fucking drunken, stupid minutes.
Yeah.
We finally fucking piece it together. There's a fucking mellow mushroom next door, and we're fucking trying to get into the emergency egress out of the fucking mellow
you
mushroom.
are.
And by the way, it wasn't like a party. It wasn't like that was the dope spot to be.
It was just their music.
just music and people talking and shit. We thought like some epic fucking party was going
Yeah,
on behind
you
the
did.
motherfucker.
Got to get in there. There's a code. Try a different code.
right.
Try shaving a
There was a
haircut.
sprinkler room or something.
It was their egress.
Oh, yeah.
like out. So there was
Yeah.
no handle on this side, but on their side they had the crash bar to come through into the hotel.
Right.
But it was like we were like, what's going on? How do you get in there, man?
that is the club.
Fucking, it's the place to be.
They're hitting.
Yeah, it's fucking stupid
That's right.
pizza place. Fucking idiots.
Garlic knots and shit. Yeah.
Dude, so the guy, though, who was hammered, he brought us a gift.
Who will remain nameless?
A deli.
Yeah.
I'm very excited about it.
Is it a good one?
Yes, we'll just call him Atlanta. Thank you, Atlanta, for hooking us up with this. I'm very excited about this because this is a beer that I can't get here. So a lot of people are familiar with Sweetwater.
Oh yeah, Sweetwater.
and they make the Sweetwater 420, which is one of the more popular mainstream IPAs that is available. Well, they made this one here. This is the G13 IPA. Give that a whiff. I'm sure that
420 strain.
They call this the 420 strain, the G13 IPA. And this is
Want
one.
to save one of them?
It's in a blacked out
take some of
bottle.
this.
No, you'll love it. Drink it all. Drink it all. You're gonna love this. No, have you?
I'll finish yours.
Okay.
All right. So this is the 420 strain by Sweetwater. I can't get this anywhere.
Read the
around
back of
here.
it, Brendan.
All right, hold on. I want to taste it. I've been dying to give this a taste. Oh.
It's in a blacked out bottle with a blacked out label.
So it says, we took an already dank IPA and married its hops with strain-specific terpenes and natural hemp-type flavor. The result is an aromatic, super hybrid, sticky IPA that's ready to rip. A strange new strain indeed. Now, if you're not familiar with terpenes
Turtles.
are... No.
From Maryland.
Yeah, the Maryland terpenes.
Yeah.
Terpenes are like the building blocks of flavors. It's essentially the essential oils in like herbs and different foods. And what they have done with this is not only have hops, but they've taken a strain of pot, apparently, and they've copied the terpene profile of it and added those essential oils, not the actual, THC, but just the flavor profile.
Okay.
And they've recreated the flavor profile and they've added it in here, which now that I've tasted it, there's certainly some
So are they
some
like?
skunkiness.
Are they all about the pot thing, like with the whole 420, and then this is a 420 strain, and I mean they're like the verbiage here,
Oh, it's
dank,
certainly
hemp type,
that is
super
wild.
hybrid, sticky. I mean these are all.
Have you tried this yet?
Well, the smell, I smelled it initially, and it does smell exactly like it sounds.
That is interesting, to say the least. Because
Very interesting.
have you had enough of that to make a statement?
Do you want to go first or you want me to go first?
I don't care. If you want me to go,
I'll go first.
Okay.
This is an IPA, which usually I do not like. It does have a little bit of, it has the hops since it's an IPA, but I think this is a really good beer, and I think it finishes really clean. And I like the taste of this. I give this a 3.5.
Yeah, this is not what I expected. I expected some like over the top, just pot flavor, which is what I anticipated.
Yeah.
Which there's no denying that tastes like pot.
Yes.
I mean that is very interesting. It's got all the IPA flavor on the front, but the aftertaste it's like skunky, like real skunky. That's interesting.
The bottle being a blacked out bottle and a blacked out label, I thought it was going to be more of a darker, stouty flavor.
Strangely, the terpenes in that I think actually do really well with the hops. It's very skunky. I bet my breath smells like shit right now.
That's all IPAs right there.
I also will give it a 3.5, borderline 4
Yeah, it's not bad. I like it.
for an IPA for sure.
I would recommend this to a hophead and maybe someone who's not a hophead but likes a flavorful beer.
Now, when I was talking to Atlanta earlier today, I told him I was going to try his beer for the deli. And I assured him that he would never win a deli with whatever was inside of
Yes.
that bottle.
Bingo.
Do you have any tasting notes you'd like to share with us?
No. I mean, it tastes like a fucking IPA.
Yeah.
Weed or no weed. It tastes like a fucking IPA.
It's an even skunkier IPA.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you do like that flavor, then you're going to
You'll love it.
If you're a pothead and love IPAs, you found your new favorite IPA.
I've always thought, though, that like IPAs tasted like pot.
Yeah.
Well, I think hops and pot are in the same family,
Genus?
genus, if you will. Yeah. So
They're almost spelled the same.
Yeah.
So probably
Hop
makes
and pot. Yeah, why not? I was about to say hop and marijuana is not even close. It's not even. I'm not following you one bit. Yeah, that's
2 out of 3 in bed, Atlanta.
it's
But
skunky as shit though in my mouth. Like I'm like, dang.
see, I think it finishes clean.
I do too. It's a different kind of bitter that it's leaving me with.
I don't feel like the hot mouth I have is nearly what it is for a lot of the IPAs.
So Ely, you would not even give this. I mean, where are you? 1, 2?
Yeah, I mean, I'd give it a 2. I have no
Okay, so
problem
not a
doing
total
that.
failure.
No.
So Atlanta's got something on it.
It's just a shame that I don't like that kind of beer. I mean, there's a ton of people that appreciate that flavor. So
Well,
See,
I'm
I don't
excited.
think so.
What do you
Next week,
I think it's hip. I don't think a lot of people like it. I think a lot of people think they like it because they fucking like to talk about the fucking hints of shit, and you know, they like that it's not available in every fucking store, and they like, you know, I don't know. I think a lot of people don't like it. I think they've convinced themselves they like it.
Well, we talked about this before, but it's like when you have a beer when you're fucking 10, and you're like, that
It's
shit
gross.
tastes like ass.
See, I think it's like bands where it's like people like the band that they found and they like, and then when they get popular, it's like, I'm out.
Yeah.
And that's what the Coors Light and the Miller Lite of the world is. Like, oh, that's everywhere, and everybody has access to it. So
Yeah.
it's not cool enough for me.
Right. I can see a bit of that.
Well, next week I'm excited about what we're going to try next week. It was one that you saw a bunch of times, and you seemed excited about it.
Oh, yeah, the
And next week, I can already tell you, is going to be the Founders All Day IPA.
oh,
Have we not had that one?
We've never done it on the air. I mean, I've had a lot of them.
Yeah.
Probably had a dozen this weekend.
Nice.
So I'm looking forward to at least getting Ely's take on that. I'm pretty sure I know where I stand on it. So mine's kind of a foregone conclusion. But
well, what am I going to say? I think you have a good gauge of where I'm at.
I think that you might actually like it, but not to the point that it'll be a big winner. You know, I think you'll tolerate it, and I think you'll go, the thing is, you seem to like the balanced hoppy ones. And the all-day IPA, I don't know, is going to have enough hop to put you over the edge. I think it might be just enough hop to annoy you. We'll see, though.
Okay.
We'll see.
We never know. Because
No,
he
it
has
is-
thrown curves.
It is hard. I'm actually going to Harrisburg, Pennsylvania this week, and that's where we got the one that won the deli.
Oh, yeah.
That IPA. So I'm going up there and picking some up. I'm actually, I circled it on the calendar. I was like, yes, going back to Appalachian. I'm getting myself a 12-pack.
You're going to the Fireworks Superstore?
You know, there is one up there, and on I would have time. Why,
Yeah.
do you need something?
No, I'm good.
Oh yeah, I was
This
going
place
to
is
say.
just the funniest place on earth to me.
Oh, they're hilarious.
Yeah.
I love that they show videos
I
running
know.
on TVs of
On,
fireworks blowing up.
Then they're on the rolling TV like you had in your school back
This
in
is
the day.
in Pennsylvania they do that?
At just about any good fireworks superstore,
I've never heard this story.
they're constantly running videos
Of people blow themselves up?
of
No,
fireworks
of
blowing
the
up.
fireworks that they're selling. They're like, this is the double popper.
Well, that kind
on
of
the
makes
TV.
sense because you don't know what the hell you're buying.
Because you walk in there and there's no humans ever in there, and it's like,
Oh, it's like making noise the whole time?
Oh,
oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Absolutely.
yeah, and there's
Well, that
one
seems a little silly.
fucking squirrely pyro behind the counter.
Yeah, and you can sit there and be like, ooh, I do want some terrorist killers. Those blow up
I
sweet.
still don't understand why we play so fast and loose with these fucking fireworks. I mean, I guess it's America, but
But we don't
I mean-
play fast and loose. You can't have
Yeah,
anything
not in
over
Virginia.
like 5 feet here.
not in Virginia.
Yeah.
But still, people do, and a lot of places still sell them. And I
Yeah.
mean, you are literally fucking selling bombs, and everyone that's doing them is fucking drunk as shit, and mostly bad things happen.
No, mostly
No,
bad
no,
things don't
mostly
happen.
awesome things happen.
Yeah.
And the ones in Pennsylvania, I believe, and someone will correct me, I'm certain if I'm wrong, but I believe it's illegal to buy fireworks in Pennsylvania if you're a resident of the state of Pennsylvania, but yet they have fireworks superstores all over that state.
Yeah, I think you're right.
That's even dumber.
That's
Yeah,
the weirdest thing.
that's
So
really dumb.
so
Yeah.
they go, "Are you from Pennsylvania?" And you say, "No." And they go, Enjoy.
Go set your state on fire, asshole. Get
Yeah,
out of here.
right.
Blow yourself up out of state.
Yeah, all the surrounding states, Pennsylvania, have less digits.
I'm just not that into fireworks.
I
To
do
me,
like some dope ass mortars.
Yeah, I mean, who
to me, it's
doesn't?
too dangerous.
It never crosses my mind how dangerous it is till a kid goes or a dog goes running towards it. When I'm looking at it, I see no danger. I just see big explosions.
Haven't you had something blow up like in your face before?
Certainly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Oh, I've had some issues.
They didn't check you.
No.
Okay.
Shoddy fireworks.
Yeah.
That's honestly.
Because they're all handmade in China.
I've actually gotten to the point now where I'll spend a little more on fireworks because I'll be like, it's safer.
Yeah, that's not how it works.
Yeah, well, the bigger it blows up, the safer it is.
Yeah.
Because it'll go further from you.
Exactly.
Do you know how much room you're supposed to have when you're shooting these things off to be safe?
3 more feet than Atlanta was given the puking girl. I think.
It's like 100-foot radius per inch shell.
Yeah, but that's one of those.
Then why
rules
is the
that
wick 8
people
inches
made.
long?
No, this is for the fallout. For all the fiery debris falling down upon thee.
Yeah, I mean, again, I feel like that's just another one of those rules that's just
Yeah.
not. I don't know that not necessary is the right word, but like,
Oh, I think there's
over the
certainly-
top?
yeah, way over the top.
Look,
Like,
it's necessary.
Who's the fucking scientist that said it has to be 100 feet? I've sat underneath those motherfuckers and had a 10-foot radius 50 times, and nothing's ever happened.
Until it does.
Right, but okay. So then the 101-foot guy is all super safe? I mean, I've been to fucking Fort Lee where they set off the legitimate fireworks, and the whole goddamn field's being rained with ash. I mean,
Yeah.
that shit. And we're fucking 500 feet away from where they're setting them off.
Yeah.
I've definitely been rained down on
Yeah.
in ash before, which is a little intimidating. When you see
we had
fire
we
falling
had a
from
mortar
the sky.
blow up like immediately after it came out of the tube and like just sprayed sparks across the whole fucking
That's
place.
No
I've
joke.
seen
And that's
that.
why you need the distance.
No,
Yeah.
I have seen that where it doesn't launch properly.
Yeah.
It just explodes on the ground.
Yeah.
That's sketchy. I had one of those with the kids just this past 4th of July.
Yeah.
Nice.
And, they were freaked out and screaming. And I said, we're done now. That
Yeah.
was close. And
Yeah.
We'll start again next year.
we'll start again.
Exactly.
Yeah, I mean, come on. Look, you're going to die.
Yeah.
Right.
If you die with, like, a tremendous explosion,
On fire?
no, not on fire. I would hope the explosion would kill me.
It
Probably
won't.
not.
Not at all.
No, I don't want the fire. That sounds miserable. I
Yes,
don't want
yes,
the
it does.
fire.
Very much so.
And if an ember gets me, that's a slow burn. Because that's going to start
Yeah.
one spot and slowly go. I want to Jason Pierre-Paul the whole thing if it goes
Jesus. Ugh.
down. That's a much better way to go
Uh,
than in a fiery.
Yeah.
I like
for
having
sure.
all my digits. Call me crazy.
But don't you think sparklers are absolutely dangerous?
Yeah, they're very dangerous.
I mean, I've seen my kids burn the shit out of
Oh, yeah.
themselves with those things.
Yep.
So I mean,
I
may
think
as
they
well
injure
blow
more. I
something
think
up.
per fireworks they injure more than anyone.
Yeah. Life's dangerous.
That's what I'm saying. Life's dangerous. That's why I got a Miata.
Yeah.
Oh
Exactly.
my God! Last week, I go up to Home Depot to buy some grass seed. So
In the Miata?
I looked at my vehicles. I have the the hatchback, and I've got the truck,
With
then
the
I got the
freezer
Miata.
in the back.
And I
Yeah.
thought to myself, I'll take the Miata. It makes the
Yeah.
most sense
Oh,
for
for
grass
sure.
seed
Yeah.
and dirt. So I drove it up to the Home Depot, and I buy like 3 bags of seed and like 4 bags of dirt. And I mean, I loaded that Miata down, front seat, trunk, everything completely packed. And I come pulling out of the Home Depot.
I bet people are just fucking looking at you like, what is wrong with this
Giggling.
idiot?
Yeah.
So remember when I told you guys about the River City Miata Club, like
Yup.
the younger
Yeah, the
crew?
tubbed out
Yeah.
Miatas. The right
So I come pulling out of there, and I'm driving out of Home Depot, and I'm pulling up, and I see the Sonic in the distance, and I think to myself, hey, what day is it? And I'm like, well, I'll be damned, it's Tuesday. That's when the River City Miata guys, after they do their meetup, they cruise to the Sonic.
Yeah, they do.
So I'm going by the Sonic, and
I love how in this story he's just per chance.
Yeah. Happenstance.
I can honestly tell you, this is sheer happenstance. I wouldn't have introduced myself to the River City Miata Club 2 days unshowered, wearing
With a carload of mulch and dirt.
wearing sweats from the gym, and a Miata full of dirt and grass seed. That would not have been the grand entrance I would have wanted to make.
Are you the new president now? They
I
immediately
am.
saw you and they were like, "This guy's awesome."
Elections next week.
I go driving by and I'm like, oh my God, there's like 7 Miatas in stalls, like lined up. And I was like, U-turn, went around, came back around and pulled in and just like pulled right up in between some of the Miatas.
Yeah, you did.
Like parked the car and I hopped out. And I
Joining
didn't-
my turf, homie.
yeah. You guys better not be RCM.
Yeah. This is
What's
my
the-
Sonic.
What's up, SA?
Yeah. Vato.
You guys looking for
Crazy
some
with
trouble?
us, eh?
Yeah.
Don't you know I'm loco?
So I didn't know what to say because they're
Please
all.
tell me you slammed the door super hard when you got out.
I definitely slammed the door, but not like super hard. But I kind
You
of
know,
was
he had like Marley fucking cranking or something.
Yeah.
weird.
I honest to God changed the song as I did the loop. I was like,
Yeah, you
I am
did.
not pulling up to that shit I was playing. I was like Darius Ruckering it out. I was like, these young kids aren't going to get it. So like, I did change the song. I won't lie.
I'm torn. I'm all out of
Yeah. This is how I feel.
That's right.
I'm cold and I am shamed. Lying broken on the floor.
That was not it. It was.
Illusion never changed
Isn't it ironic?
into something.
Don't you think?
Yeah. A little too ironic. Yeah,
It's
I
like
really do think.
rain. I'm like, what's up, guys?
Yeah.
On Miata day.
Y'all let anybody in or what?
No, so I hop out of the car and I go, "Do you guys River City Miata?" And they're like, "Yeah." And I go,
See.
I'm your new.
I go, "I'm with you. I'm a member."
No, you did not.
I swear that's what I said. I said, "I'm with you. I'm a member."
What
Why would
makes
you
you a
say
member?
that?
Meaning like you signed up online or something?
Because
You're not-
I'm a member of their club. It's just a Facebook group.
Oh.
Yeah,
So-
but they no, I bet they have dues and they actually vote members in and shit.
All I know is I go, "I'm with you."
Motor clubs don't
I'm
work
with
like that.
you.
Yeah. I said,
Yeah.
"I'm with you."
What an idiot.
I'm RCM for life, brosif.
Please tell me you said that.
I didn't. I just said, "I'm with you." I go,
Backwards hat on.
I'm a member.
Yeah.
And they're like, "What?" And I was like, "Hey, I'm Brendan." And I was like, "I joined a while ago, but I'm a lurker." It's like, truth be told, I joined, and the next day my Miata wouldn't start for like 6 weeks.
Yeah.
So I've been scared to like show my face in any way. I was like, but I was just driving by, and I remembered you guys come up here.
Get out of here, Grandpa.
Right. Yeah, exactly.
They were like, "Man, you just missed like half the crew. They just pulled out."
Really?
And I was like, "Well, I'm here now, man." And we
Yeah.
sat
Need
there.
to go drifting.
They were like, "Can we check out the ride?" So I had to pull all the
Oh, my
seed
God.
and
Yeah,
all the
you
dirt
did.
out of the car.
Why did you think that was a good idea?
It was nice out. It's been raining for what, 2 months?
No, I'm saying see the guys and fucking drive by slowly and throw up the deuces and keep fucking moving. Like, that's not your first.
I'm not sure why you pulled the seed out of the car. Why wouldn't you
Yeah.
just like, this is my car. I got some seed in the
Yeah.
motherfucking.
Oh, because one of the guys was asking what the problem was, and I said I've got some no-name computer that's hooked up to the
Yeah.
other computer, and he's like, "Well, can I see it? I might be able to identify
Say
it for
no,
you."
motherfucker.
It's
I gotta
under my
feed all
grass
these
seed.
animals.
Yeah.
So then I had to walk him over, and I was like, "Hold on." Pulled 3 big bags of seed out of the shotgun, folded up. The dude confirmed all my fears. I've never seen that before in my life.
That's hilarious.
You know what he said?
What?
You should get a mega squirt.
Yeah, he did.
I was like, yeah, that's what everyone keeps saying.
Right.
I was like,
I don't know gay slang. What's that?
It's a, bukkake.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Back in.
dude, Taylor sent me something the other day that was like, isn't bukkake just a baby shower? I was like, that is genius.
Yeah, it is.
It is a baby shower.
That's awesome.
See what I did there?
Yeah.
But yeah, so I got to meet the crew.
Nice. Really
Yeah.
cool?
Yeah, they were all actually really cool, and they were
Nice.
all like really helpful. Like I was talking about kind of the problems I've had and what I've got.
What was the
going on.
demo? White 28?
If I had to guess, I would call them all young 20s.
Yeah,
You know, I was definitely like grandpa pulling up,
for sure.
and they all
I
had.
can hear them all now. So when my Miata's broken
Where we
down,
meeting next time? He found us.
yeah, don't put
Back
it-
to Hardee's.
don't
Actually-
put it on Facebook.
They gave me a shout out on Facebook.
Oh, really?
It was like, yeah, we met Brendan. They like tagged me.
Yeah, yeah.
And his supercharged NA. I was like, yeah. They actually said to me, they go, they were like, so what do you got in there? And like I showed them, and they go, you have the second most horsepower in the club.
What?
I was like, yeah.
Did they really?
Yeah,
That's awesome.
They looked
On
at
paper.
on
Right.
paper. They looked at the setup and they were like, "What?" And then they immediately that one part that I bought that I'm trying to fix. They looked at it. They were like, "Yo, dude, this is not good right here."
Tensioner?
Yeah, and I was
Yeah.
like, "It's funny you say that." I bought the new temp. They knew everything about everything on the car.
That's
They're like,
awesome.
They're like, "Oh, that's the track dog such and such, and that's this and that." And I was like, "Yeah, it took me like months to figure out what the hell these parts."
Should have
were.
just come to Sonic and gotten
Yeah.
some tater tots the whole
Exactly.
fucking time.
No shit, man.
Win.
Right.
I could have gotten a limeade and
Yep.
all my answers, and then left.
Right.
Chili
But no,
cheese
they
all
were all-
lime, your fucking Miata be running.
Yep.
So then the one guy goes, I bought stickers, like I bought decals. He's like, but everyone showed up.
What?
That's
And-
a decal.
Oh, okay. Thank you for
Yeah,
translating.
Yeah. Yep.
Decal. Right? I don't it's not it's decal?
Yeah.
It's called a decal.
A decal.
Okay.
Yeah, let's go with that.
Yeah. It's Miata lingo, bro.
You know,
Yeah, we're not cool enough.
No.
until I started this podcast, I didn't mispronounce a word. Nobody ever bothered to stop me.
Really?
Every week you fuckers look at me all side-eyed
No,
on
I
something.
pumped the brakes. It's been months.
Yes.
Fucking
because
years.
I keep fixing things.
Yeah, yeah. You've
I
aligned
now
yourself.
I appreciate the decals.
Boom,
You probably
you nailed
noticed.
that
You
one.
probably noticed your sales numbers have gone up.
Yeah.
Been like this appreciate asshole. I ain't buying shit from him.
They have gone up. Especially the decal sales.
Yeah.
But they
Bobby, how are you failing English? You speak it.
Yeah. So you got a bunch of stickers.
no, they said we sold out. Like everyone came up and got them, but they're like they say RCM and like and it says
Nice.
River City Miatas underneath.
That's pretty cool.
And they're like, "Yeah, we're getting some more. Like we'll have to let you know." So the question is,
Do you give them podcast stickers?
do I put colors on the Miata? Do I rock River City Miata stickers?
Ooh.
The answer's no.
I didn't ask you. Well, I did. But what would you put one on?
No,
No,
I wouldn't.
we'll see. See where we end up.
Yeah.
It's going to be interesting. But yes, I met my gang. I'm officially in a gang now.
That's cool.
I was like, honestly, I was excited when I saw them. I was like, that's so many Miatas, and these dudes all loved their Miatas, and I was like, finally, like
That's cool.
I got a crew of
I
people.
fit in somewhere.
Yeah, like
I found a home.
I showed up.
you
not,
should- I take
not
it
one
back.
person called me a gay.
You should put.
Not one.
Why would they?
They had their hand in your pocket.
Well, as soon
Their mouth was too busy to talk.
that's not how this went down. It was
Yeah.
Sonic, dude.
That guy was fab.
No one said that.
No?
No.
Are they calling you their bae?
Yeah.
Because I think that means something.
Been blowing you up ever since.
No, I just assumed Bay meant some kind of like
Car part.
supercharged. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, I got to get one of these bays on my car.
No, seriously, put one on. Who cares? Are there other Miata clubs you're trying to roll with too? Are you two-timing these dudes?
I told you guys, there's the one that's like an older demo, and then
Yeah, the
there's
one my
that's-
father-in-law's in.
and then there's one that's a younger demo. I think I'm aligning with the younger guys.
Yeah,
They
'cause
seem
you're
to
so
know
young.
more about the aftermarket stuff, whereas the older one, they have like the stock Miatas.
Yeah, yeah.
The younger one,
They're original.
They immediately were like calling out all the parts. I was like, all right, these guys can help.
Yeah. I feel like
So-
the older crew, like, they wear scarves and listen to classical music.
You know what Mazda just started doing? They actually, if you send your Miata back to the factory in Japan, they will factory recondition any of the 90s Miatas. Bring them back to showroom
For a price.
quality. Yeah, of course. But I mean, they are reconditioning Miatas back to original condition.
Interesting.
Right now. And they got a little waiting list going. People send them in. Those are the people
What's
in the
fun-
other club.
What's funny is the original is always more value.
Oh, yeah. for
Isn't that
sure.
funny? Except for mine, because it's been completely bastardized with ground effects.
Yeah,
and all.
yeah.
And one of the guys, I didn't know this. He goes, 17-inch rims. I'm the only guy that has 17-inch rims. And I'm thinking, wow, I have 17-inch rims, and it never occurred to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't realize I'd gone up in rim
Because I
size,
think they have like 14 stock.
Probably.
which probably slows down my acceleration, right? If the tires are bigger.
Yeah, I mean, probably. I mean, they design cars to be
Yeah, top
most
speed would be
efficient
more.
with.
Yeah, top
What
speed's
they
going to be
come
more,
with.
but acceleration off the line is going to be
Yeah,
lower.
exactly. Pedometer's off, too.
Thank God I got that supercharger,
Yeah.
which apparently is trash. But
But having
second
bigger
highest.
wheels isn't the story. It's about the tire It's all about the overall height.
That's what I'm saying. If they might be low pro.
Low
Yeah.
pros.
It might work out. Tune in
Zuma
next week.
Tumas.
I'll let you know if
They got to
Nice.
be run flat.
You'll be the president in no time.
Yeah, you will.
Yeah.
that wouldn't suck. I would be down.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
that
get all
would
kinds
suck.
of. They gave you a super squirter for free just to try it.
Oh, one guy was like, I got an intercooler that'll fit that.
Really?
And I was like, how much? He's like, I mean, you can have it. I don't use it.
That's
Like,
awesome.
Then I'm looking at I'm like, where the hell would I put it? I don't know where to begin. But yes, I'll keep your name. You are.
Is that
You
hook
are
back
right.
here at the exhaust? I don't know.
Yeah, that's right.
Exactly.
They should tell them to bolt it onto the roof.
I'm driving around with that damn thing
Yeah.
out.
Goes
On
under,
the windshield.
goes under the
Like an
passenger
old,
seat.
like an old
All
rock,
intercoolers
got like a
go.
rocker engine
Yeah.
sticking out of the hood.
That's right.
You just got to cut a hole in your hood. You'll
Yeah,
be good to
duh.
go.
It was a good week. It was a good week. Let's hope the next week's all right. So
Were you not worried about, like, I know your Miata's not pristine, but, like, why would you want to chuck a bunch of fucking dirt and gravel and shit in there? Like,
I really wanted to drive it. I don't know, man. I wasn't thinking. I went to the gym, and then while I was in the gym, I was like, tonight's the only night you have to get the
so
grass
you don't want to
seed.
go home and, like,
Yeah, I was
swap
like,
cars.
it's like, screw it. It's 9. I can still get the seed. They're
Yeah.
open until 10. I was like, I'm going. Hooked it up. Miata's the right car for it.
You got a patch of grass growing in the passenger seat.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
does.
Bermuda.
It looked better than the seats.
Long fescue.
It's a mix.
Yeah.
It's Kentucky rye.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, but the Kentucky Rye actually grows the best in Miatas.
Yeah, yeah.
Most people don't know that.
I
Yeah.
did not know that.
Now you do.
Yeah.
See, it's got to be able to deal with shade and sun
It's shady.
because you put the top up
Yeah.
and you drop the top.
Yeah. I get
Is
it.
that artificial? No, it's real.
Yeah. Go ahead and sit in it.
Oh, that's real. On this side, I got the turf stuff. That's why I got all the little rubber things in your ass. Oh, man. Yeah. see
Well,
how it
congrats
goes.
on your new friends.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Hopefully, I'll
You'll
be
be
doing.
missed.
I'll be doing Miata podcast.
Are we getting one of them
soon.
on the air sometime soon?
That'd be hilarious.
Actually, why not?
Yeah.
Sure.
Why not? Hey, our friends don't listen. Maybe they will.
I'm sure we have alternative lifestyle people that listen to this.
Yeah,
and they'd
for
like
sure.
to be in.
I don't think owning a Miata is an alternative lifestyle.
It's kind of alternative
Ish.
ish.
Yeah. Quasi.
Yeah. It's on the spectrum.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
I can't argue with that. It's on the spectrum.
Yeah,
I can't argue
somewhere.
with that. No, that's a fair
Yeah,
assessment.
yeah.
Well, thank you guys so much for tuning in another week. We do appreciate.
Bring it back.
Yeah.
Old school.
Let us know if you need a decal.
Yeah. We need some more ITP.
We
Let
do
us-
need more decals.
Let us know if you'd appreciate a decal, and we'll
Right.
send it your way.
Yeah. In a hybrid car.
Don't forget, if you need sunglasses going into this winter, the polarized ones in particular are great for snowboarding. Head over to Nectar Sunglasses, drop ITPH in the coupon code. You will get not 10, not 20, but 30% off. Sean is getting married soon, so use the code liberally. He needs the money right now. That's going to be...
I mean, 30% off an already amazing price.
I didn't realize this, but when Sean came on the air and started talking about all the blue lenses that they do, how many people have reached out to me and shown me pictures of them wearing the Nectars with the blue lenses.
Yeah.
And I've had multiple people, seriously, multiple people now tell me that it has gotten rid of headaches.
Wow.
Really?
Yeah, Atlanta bought a pair, and he said it got rid of his headaches. Like he was getting migraines all the time and stuff. Started wearing them, went away. We have another listener here locally who sent me a picture, and he was like, check these out.
Rufus?
I love them. So maybe
Okay.
CW. And then
Lance.
Lance sent us
Yeah.
a picture, and he was like, I love mine. I was like, dang, I didn't realize how many people were buying those blue lenses. So now at 30% off,
Boom.
pretty good deal. So drop ITPH in the coupon code. If you get a chance, check out the Facebook page, like us over there, and review the show. It's definitely in our best interest and your best interest. But what's definitely in your best interest is Cincinnati swapping somebody near you, coworker, someone at the bar, that girl you're trying to talk to. Find out if she has a sense of humor.
She'll think you're cool.
Yeah.
That's right.
You can even tell her you know us.
Yeah.
We'll give you a shout
Wait,
out.
wait. You know those dudes?
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Panties off.
Exactly.
Done. Seal the deal.
Yeah, exactly. That's how it always goes.
Yeah.
It doesn't even work for the host. Thank you
Don't
guys
break the
so
fourth
much.
wall, Brendan. Come
Sorry.
on.
For real.
Thank you guys so much for tuning in. We thank you. And
There's a guy named Booger on Monday Night Football. If anyone
Yeah.
cares.
tis a fact.
who's always seated.
Fuck goes my booger.
If you need to hit us up on Twitter or
Yeah,
Instagram,
like-
we're at ITPH Podcast. And always got the Gmail.
Remember Booger, though, from the Nerds?
You're
that
an adult,
motherfucker
yeah.
was the man.
Nerds.
Dude, Hockaloo.
We'll be
Yeah.
talking to you guys next week. Cheers.
Cheers. That was a pretty good podcast, don't you think?